Clarence's. This is kind of driving. Ernie's got to do it. Oh my goodness, here we go. We're at another curve. We're on the way down, which is better than the way up as far as I'm concerned. I'm actually filming us, Clarence. So I'm going to be doing some filming. This camera will do some filming. So yeah, so go ahead and surf up.
Until we get an hour that there's 3 hour difference, so you got to juggle things right and so on.
You do.
And before we know it, 1 hour's gone, 2 hours gone, 3 hours gone. And you know, it's 11 o'clock at night before we finish talking, and I know Jock's waiting to go to bed now. Oh, I don't know what to think.
Oh, he's sleeping by then. I think he's sleeping in his chair.
No, she enjoys. She very much enjoys the talks with you. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We have something very mutual in our way of communicating, and we seem to fall into each other's stuff. So
yeah,
it's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I am very much in love with her. I tell you.
That's nice.
I'm through. We can go.
You know what? You're still a very good-looking man. Yeah, a very good-looking man.
You want to take it home with you at that point? No, you're good. Okay.
I'm doing it. So I'm filming. There's my husband with our fancy car. So this is Clarence's house, and so we've come to visit. And as you can see, his lovely flowers here, and dual trailer. And this is his truck. He just lost his license, so not sure what he's going to do with that. You come up the path here to his house. So I'm doing some filming, Clarence, so I'm just showing my mom your place. She's always wanted to know what it looked like. So we'll just tour around here. I think she'd love to see all these pictures here where you've got...
I'll put you some light on here.
Yeah, you've got all the... Well, that's... There you are, Mom. Oh, and there's Carol. There's a picture of my parents. Oh my goodness, isn't that lovely? Wow. That's okay.
I've got the nicest cards from Denise, you can't believe it.
So Clarence,
Yeah.
you got 3 deer in the back field behind your house.
Back behind?
Yeah, I'm going to go look at them.
Okay.
Just want to let you know.
It might be turkeys. Look for
no, they're deer.
turkeys.
I saw them.
Okay.
We're always surprised how small your deer are. They're very small.
Let me get out of your way.
So...
And you can turn around here.
Oh, and there's Amanda. There's Amanda and Shannon. So that's my daughter, Amanda. Yeah, and that's Shannon, my niece. That's a good photo.
Now come this way.
Oh, and this was Barry here.
That's Barry.
Oh, he's very
There he
handsome.
was when he was a little boy. Bought this picture for 65 cents.
Oh,
I'll tell you the story. There's my middle son, Terry.
there's Terry.
And there was Gary.
Barry.
This was the doll. This was the
Yeah.
unbelievable girl.
Oh. Very nice. Well, I wanted to show you too. So Amanda made a card. Clarence. So that's from Amanda. Amanda made that. Oh, you found your glasses?
I love you. I love you.
Who's this from?
And open it up.
Great grandfather. Thinking of you on your birthday.
Can you get that writing?
From your great granddaughter, Amanda. Aw. P.S. I'll send you a photo with my next
put
car.
a smile on your face. First time I ever heard it. And that's what I, with your mama.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that, I'll put a smile on your face. That's my card, the first card, one of the very, very first cards.
Oh.
I cherish that one.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's my Amanda.
Yeah, she's pretty special.
Listen, if you're hungry, help yourself.
Oh.
These are real good, by the way.
They look lovely. And that's just a card. This is a card from Ernie and me. So.
Oh, man. I'm the most spoiled guy in the world.
You are. Look at all these people that love you.
Pat, Ernie, Greg, and Amanda. It goes with my... You got
Oh,
that?
yeah, there we
Did you
go.
get that picture?
Yeah, there we go. There we are.
There we are. And so,
Yeah, get
and
your
here's
whole-
my deal here.
Yeah. She's pretty, my mom, don't you think? Yeah.
But those are my keepsakes, so...
Well, let me just show her the rest of your
Now,
place.
while you're at it,
Yeah.
you can take a look.
Yeah, so I want her to see the rest of your place, your nice kitchen.
Look at what was... Did you
Very
want
nice
this?
kitchen. Yeah, it's for cake for us to eat later. Yeah.
So we have some cake later.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the long counter I built.
You built that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Very
wrote
nice.
about this kitchen when you came.
Really? And then this is the living room in here. Just so my mom can see everything. So a nice view at the end of the... You can see the lake from his window. You can see the trailer park. So right at the end is the lake. That's the dining room. And which painting did Gloria do?
That painting in the middle.
The middle one.
That painting in the middle is the original place in Mexico.
Oh,
And
wow.
that painting, if it were in Carmel, you know, to sell,
Yeah.
they put about $3,500 in that. So you get about $1,200 for it.
Wow.
12 or 1,300.
That's beautiful.
That's a good one. That's Gloria's paintings.
Yeah.
All the paintings here, the ones in the bedroom, you have to go and take a tour of that bedroom back there and take pictures of it too.
Okay. So that's also one of her paintings, this one here? Is that one of hers?
Yeah,
And this one here too?
All of them.
All of them.
right behind you and behind here. Now, span around to get this in.
Yeah.
It's got all everybody's pictures
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, there's some more, Mom. There you are. All of us. Very nice.
there. There's just a minute now. Now, here's the only picture I have of Gloria in the hall. I'll tell you why.
So this was Gloria at 19. Oh, at 17. Wow.
Yeah. Before we were married, she
Yeah.
won the cup, Canadian Cup for elocution.
Oh, wow.
18 years later, my young brother's daughter won the cup forever. With
Really?
her last name on it. See?
Really?
There was no more room on the cup, so she got to keep it.
Oh.
He has that.
Oh, that's nice.
So, but she's worn out. That day that she won the cup, she worked on stage 5 times to win that cup.
Yeah.
She's worn out.
But this is like all your memories here, right? And
Yeah.
all your family, and
There's Gloria.
that's a nice picture of her.
2008, she's dead in 9.
Yeah. Wow.
It's the last pictures of her.
She was in good shape.
Now, the reason I kept those pictures is because they do not spell the bad times.
Yeah.
I took every picture there was, I couldn't stand them.
Yeah.
And I either tore them up or threw them away.
Yeah.
But Julie has all the albums of thousands of pictures.
Does she?
So she has them all.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But,
good.
oh, wait.
That's
I'm in
good.
here. Yeah, I was going to see if I can. No, I didn't see Gloria again for about 10 days, and finally.
So you weren't living together
home.
then?
She's home cooking and working and everything else, and she said, "How did her come on?" Well, anyhow, I'll end my story there. There's another thing going on.
So you weren't living with Gloria?
I got to go to work back to my bloody job.
Oh, okay.
I'm so damn busy, it's not funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I originally got the job too young. I'm a young guy. I got the job. Well, my old boss there, they fired him because he'd been stealing money also. In those days, the tire department was supposed to be a big money maker. Tires and recapping, and those days we capped a chunk of a tire at a time, not all at one time even. Those are horrible things. They've got the big ring served later on.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, I'm doing all that. I've got a warehouse, 600 tires in it.
Wow.
I've got 65 dealers in the area for Goodyear. I'm on the Goodyear store here. Right next to we got the tire shop. It's the Nelson Transfer Company. The transfer owns that. I'm running that from scratch. That's where I've got my original job. But Goodyear come along in here and overhauled, made a new building and everything else. Now we got a pretty nice place. It's at the Nelson Transfer. It was a big place in those days. And on top of that, when I got through now another thing, Goodyear demanded the damn store had to be open 9 hours a day. That extra hour would kill you.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone home at 5. You get home at 5:30. It's time for dinner and this and that and so on. 6 o'clock, you didn't get home till 6:30. Now it's 7 before you know it. 4 to 5 nights. It's during the war. I'm playing for dances every night to have enough money. That's another long story.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So you worked in the tire store all day, and then you played music at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
You're never home.
It took, now the store took about 9 hours, 9 full hours to keep it open.
Yeah.
About a half an hour to get there and a half an hour to get it open. There's 10 hours.
Yeah.
Half your day is gone.
Yeah.
You know, now you got to get you in your truck and drive home. And now I would never get home to 7:15, 7:30. I'd struggle as I would try.
Yeah.
And 4 to 5 nights a week I'm playing for dances to get enough money to do all these things that I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was not giving it up at the time. It had something to do with our goings on, you know. And anyhow,
So did
here
Gary?
comes Ernie, pardon.
So did Gary? Did she grow up okay, or did she have problems? Gary,
Gary?
you said she was neglected. You said Gary was neglected.
Yeah.
So did she grow
She
up?
just gradually grew up a little. That dog bug and stuff grew up with her.
Yeah.
And it wasn't only a year or two, and she was a brand new girl, I tell you.
Oh, okay, good.
And from there on, she just got more beautiful and bigger
Yeah.
and a teenager, you know. When she was a full-blown teenager, she still had that doll bug in everything.
Wow.
Now, when she had Julie, that's later on in life, you know.
Yeah.
She and Norm was a good girl, a good guy. Her first husband was a top-notch guy, but his dad, his uncle owned a big store, a department store, and Nelson had a shoe store. Mm-hmm. He became a shoe clerk, and he never got above that. Mm-hmm. So in later life now, he's so low in the totem pole. Gary's doing all the jobs now. She worked herself to death. She never was out of a job. Mm-hmm. Talk about a girl. Mm-hmm. And she come home, caught him selling drugs out the bathroom window. He'd turned hippie.
Oh, no.
And she got rid of him, and he died shortly after with hepatitis. And
oh, my.
And that was her life. Now, she died at 61.
Did she?
I had to put her to sleep through hospice. And, you know, she was a gorgeous-looking girl. Yeah, geez, I'll never forget it. I'm sitting there, you know. I just gave her the last shots, you know, and that was the best thing in the world I could do. And excuse me. And
she had cancer? Did she have cancer?
Yeah, she was a heavy smoker. She didn't drink or anything like that, but she was a crazy smoker. And the girls were after all the time to quit smoking.
Oh.
I was. When we bought her that $55,000 mobile home, I said to Gloria, listen, before we sign the papers, I'm going to tell her, listen, Gary, if you will quit smoking in 6 months, you will not owe us $1 for this mobile. But if you don't, you owe us $55,000. And I'm making it that. You're either going to get the mobile free today, and you're going to promise me that you'll quit smoking. I'm signing the bloody papers, you know. Oh, question. Well, Gloria, what's the matter? Oh, goddamn, remember I told you I was going to do it? Yeah. She's already signed. I'm going to half sign. The guy said, what's going on? What's going on? He's all upset. What's going on? What's going on? Aren't you going to sign it? I said, no, I guess so. I missed my chance. When it was over, I said to Gary, I said, listen, you just missed a deal I wanted to make with you. But I didn't want to ask you now personally if you'll do it. And I told her about the deal. Listen, Dad, I've tried a dozen times to quit. I can't quit. I can't quit smoking. I'm never going to quit smoking. You're so damn down that always trying and everything else, you'd give up, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't very long and she was gone.
Wow.
But I never forget, you know, there I was. She took her last, I'll never forget the thing. She took her last breath, you know, and there I am fixing those curls and the fair hair and so damn pretty. Oh, Jesus. That was hard to take.
Yeah, that would be.
The best thing I did, I went and got a doily and I kind of put it around and kind of half hid her face. So that now, losing Gloria was nothing like that. She was ugly and in a hell of a condition when she died. And she was 90. And I did the same thing exactly. I had to put her to sleep.
Yeah. You told us about that last time.
Damn, that's not easy, you know.
No, having watched my brother die, it's
Ken?
Ken.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Isn't it?
It's heartbreaking.
It's not good.
No.
And you know, I watched them both go down the hill. But see, Gary only had 9 months from the day they gave her the...
Wow.
And that's to the day almost.
Wow.
And the last 6 days she spent at our house up right here in this room, in the bed right here.
Wow.
That's where she was when I put her to sleep. Gloria too.
Wow.
In a hospice bed, you know.
Yeah.
This stuff was out in the porch.
Yeah.
I cleaned the house out. And so I had hospital beds in here. That's where they went. They could look down there.
It's a beautiful view.
You know, at least Gloria kept saying,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to go to a hospital. I don't want to go to a restroom.
Yeah.
I said, you don't have to go to the restroom as long as I'm alive. So I made it here, and I can remember, you know, she went out bad humor. She was real. She died very angry.
Oh.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Mind you, she's a very lucky woman to have you.
Pardon?
She was a very lucky woman to have you.
Oh, hell yes.
Because you were a good man to her.
She had the luck of the world to get me.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know how many...
I had the bad luck of the world to get her. God damn it, I was so in love with her all my life. She was a special... She kind of slender and lived you all her life. She never put a pound on herself. And a gorgeous girl all her bloody life.
So you're in love.
You can tell by last pictures, there's about a year left of her life. And PJ and I were feeding her, you know, so good. And we were calling her Fatty there. Said, hi, Fatty, how are you doing? And then the nurse caught us out here. The nurses at the sink, and we're fixing up the tray of food, and we'd fix it so pretty, you know, and all the little things. And PJ's running every town and city here, finding the little goodies and all the little cream puffy things and so on. So she might take a bite, you know, and so on. And we're feeding her. But she's eating it, you know. Well, the nurse said, what are you two doing down there? And PJ says, we're making up Gloria's tray for dinner. You two are breaking the law. You're force feeding her. That's absolutely against the law. I didn't know that, but I thought force feeding was put the tube down and pump it in there or whatever.
Yeah.
She's eating it and getting fatter. She says, you can give her that today, but tomorrow you just take the regular stuff, whatever it is she eats. What do you think they gave her a year to live for? That's supposed to be the time that she's supposed to die in.
Yeah.
You let her starve down until she goes.
Yeah.
A year is what they give you. Not 5. We kept her alive 5 years.
Wow.
And so it's about the 4th year we're in this. And this is another nurse. And so we went out on the deck out there and said, what in the hell are we talking about? What are we doing? What's going on? She says, we're breaking the law. And she says, you can't feed her anymore like that tomorrow. What do we do? I said, I thought we were doing the right thing. Well, we weren't, and so we started next day a little bit by little bit, and then helped to go downhill.
Yeah.
Now, I've got the book. Her eyes, her kisses like falling rain. Love was her charms, great passion was in her arms. My poor heart was stolen again. That's my song of Jenny of the Waterfall.
That's beautiful.
That's what the name of it is. Jenny of the Waterfall.
Beautiful.
I've got to have the assistance with my writings to remember. The Indians have had it for 500 or 700 years.
So what are they going to do now? Build on it?
Pardon?
They're going to build homes on it now?
No. It's going to be a huge
Park?
deal. Park of every sort.
I see.
And Fort Bragg over here on the coast, which we won't have time to go
No,
to.
but I've heard of it.
But it's a great scenic drive, too. Oh, one of these days I'll get you there.
What kind of fort is that, Fort Bragg? What, is it, Army?
Yes, it's pretty much all Army stuff. And then a little further down, there's nothing but a big tourist city. It's called Mendocino.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
Mendocino is a must, you know.
They grow a lot of marijuana
we were
there.
just there a week ago.
So, Clarence told me that his house got replaced with the school, so that would have been the lot. This house here is 161, and he was 157, so I'm assuming it was right there, but I'll take some pictures further down. Okay, this is Lover's Point, and according to Clarence, this is where Barry would have been killed by a shark. So you can see that it definitely would be a nice area for sharks to swim around.